Says Georgia judge dismisses two criminal counts against Trump, court filing shows. So they dropped two cases, two of the Georgia cases for him. Reuters says a Georgia judge on Thursday dismissed two criminal counts in the U.S. state's 2020 election interference case against Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump and one other count against allies of the former president. Fulton County Judge Scott McAfee found that the state's prosecutors did not have the authority to bring those charges, which related to the alleged filing of false documents in the federal court. McAfee allowed the remainder of the case to move forward, including 8 charges against Trump. Trump and the 14 co-defendants have pleaded not guilty to racketeering and other charges stemming from what prosecutors alleged was a scheme to overturn Trump's narrow defeat in Georgia in the 2020 election. The case has been on hold since June while Georgia Appeals Court considers whether the lead prosecutor, Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis, must be disqualified over alleged misconduct tied to a romantic relationship she had with a former top deputy. Arguments in the appeals court are scheduled for December, meaning the case will not progress before the November 5th election when Trump faces Democratic Vice President Kamala Harris. A separate federal case Trump faced for his efforts to overturn his election defeat nationally has also been slowed dramatically by the U.S. Supreme Court's ruling that found the presidents have broad immunity from criminal prosecution. Thursday's decisions related to allegations that Trump and his allies assembled a slate of fraudulent presidential electors and filed a civil lawsuit challenging the election results that contain false claims. The ruling means that 5 of the original 13 criminal counts against Trump in the indictment obtained last year have now been tossed out. McAfee in March dismissed 6 other counts, including 3 against Trump. Trump's lawyer, Steve Sadow, said in a statement that the ruling showed that Trump and his legal team have prevailed once again. A spokesperson for Willis' office did not immediately respond to a request for comment. In a separate decision on Thursday, McAfee upheld the primary charge in the case, racketeering, which has been brought against all the defendants. So it's not over. But, them pushing it to pass the election is like really kind of giving him an opportunity for a pass. Because if he wins the election, all of this stuff's going to go away. So they're trying to give him a break. You give the president full immunity. So then he's going to get to do whatever he wants to do. People asking me for money. Don't they know I'm poor? Federal Appeals Court denies Trump's request to delay sentencing in hush money case. Now, this is interesting right here because, see, this one, the sentencing is going to happen before the election. It says by Kara Scannell, CNN. Wish that would stop popping up. A federal appeals court on Thursday denied former President Donald Trump's effort to delay his sentencing in the criminal hush money case because the state's judge overseeing the matter already postponed the date. In light of the state court's adjournment of sentencing until November 26, 2024, it is hereby ordered that the motion for an emergency administrative stay is denied, a 3-judge panel of the Second U.S. Court of Appeals wrote. Trump asked the New York-based appeals court to get involved after the federal judge denied his request to move the state case to federal court. While the case was on appeal, New York State Judge Juan Merchan, who oversees the state case, agreed to move Trump's sentencing, then set for September 18th until after the November presidential election, in part to avoid the appearance of aiding one political party or another. The former president's lawyers argue that even with the state adjournment, they wanted the appeals court to step in and put the case on hold until they can fully litigate their challenge to Trump's conviction on 34 counts of falsifying business records following the U.S. Supreme Court's ruling on presidential immunity this summer. Really just trying to stall until the election. Oh, that's it? You know, putting everything behind the paywalls, you know, we're inundated with the ads anyway, so just give it to us and make us surf through the ads like these people are doing. Investigate both sides of the argument, come up with your own conclusions.
Good evening. It's great to have you with us on this Friday night. I'm Whit Johnson in for David. We begin tonight with the race for the White House and an American city suddenly thrust into a political firestorm. Officials in Springfield, Ohio